There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Kevin Durant.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels: post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, the post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Harden out there with Mills, and it's Bembry in at the 3. And it's the Suns to start out. Booker the pass to Bridges. And here's Crowder. Pass to Booker. From the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from 3-point range if you allow it.
Harden the pass to Durant. Charity stripe shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Poor design there, defense.
Here's KD. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Again, the Nets for 2.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Booker outside.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Paul against Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's team's often over
From the field.
Paul dishes to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Suns. Harden the pass to KD. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah,
Here's Mills. Back to Johnson. Aldridge trying to break free. And the basket by Johnson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Payne, and he drives in. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Outside Aldridge. Back to Mills. 3-pointer. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And here's Payne. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. pass to Shamet. Another three for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the...
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keep my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming in bunches.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The forwards for them, Bridges and Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Aldridge against Bridges. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's good, 2 points. Mills has got 13 points.
Devin Booker tonight, he is cooking.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
And, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Free throw, good, Booker. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
A nice shot by KD.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying.
Harden dishes to Durant. Got a hand on it. They retain possession, and he gets it back from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Paul against Johnson. Ayton, good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 10 points.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Durant for 3, trains the three-pointer. KD's got 24.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 23 points and 1 assist. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
For their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately is rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Mills, defended by Booker. Griffin kicks to Bembry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Paul from outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 6.
Exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Here's Payne. Inside, McGee. That one falls. McGee's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. The shot's good. 6 points for him. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. 2-second difference between shot clock and game point. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul.
A little bit of finesse against the physicality. Kevin Durant doing work.
And it's the Suns' ball. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Booker. No dice from 9 feet out. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And we're coming right back after the
fist feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Here's Harden. Griffin trying to get open, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. We'll love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Harden against Paul. Bridges outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
KD on the wing. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Oh, Ayton in position. That one misses.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Ball passes to Ayton. That one good for 2.
Well, just tremendous court recognition.
Blocked. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. 4-point game. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Booker. Count the basket and the foul.
Kevin Durant.
It's on Kevin Durant.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
Andre Bembry's checked in for James Johnson.
Devin Booker. 1 time from the line.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put...
Outside Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
These are the moments where Crowder has earned the trust and equity with his teammates. That's a big-time delivery.
Crowder against Durant. Here's Aldridge. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And you see why they go to Aldridge here. He wants to be the guy.
I've had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league, but perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's promoted.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Phoenix. Devin Booker. Down the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if you can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.